Hey all and welcome to episode 73 of Dungeons, Dragons, and Space Shuttles. Um, I did quite a bit in between episodes, just setting up automated crafting stuff. Yeah. Um, I made lots more crafters, as you can see, and I hooked up some machines to automate crafting for me. Carpenter's connected to the crafter. Over here, I have several things hooked up to Carpenter's because with auto crafting, you need Carpenter per recipe, because part of crafting with a Carpenter is having this input, and refined storage won't do that when you request an item. Kind of a bummer, but that's okay. This is looking much better now. I also made more fluid extractors and another auto placer to get more stuff. And I had moved our drawer full of little rubber bits over there because we were low on super glue. I have a few more things in my inventory because I kind of wanted to go over how this works out. Also, the pattern creator, right? Pattern grid. The crafting manager will show me all the patterns and name them if they're connected to a machine. So cool, right? Super cool. You can see all the things I set up to be made automatically. I've got a metallurgic infuser, furnace, 2 connected to a compactor and enrichment chamber, and the crafting monitor will show us what's being crafted. If we go to the pattern grid, we can say, hey, I only want to see craftable things, and then we Control-Shift, click, say, some basic processors, say I want 10 more. It'll tell you what it'll take, then you can just hit start. We'll go up to the crafting monitor, and you'll see in real time all the stuff being made. Yeah. So these are really simple. You have to have the crafter facing the machine, and then basically set up the importer so that it can pull the items out, right? Nice and simple. And to add more crafters to the machines, I can just plop them behind, right? And I broke down that wall there, and just moved a couple of our machines, because we won't need the wall of machines if everything's automated. I also set up several tanks for fluid storage and connected it with external storages to our fluid grid, so we can see the stuff we got going on. Cool? Cool. So let's set up a couple more of these machines, huh? I think... we can also still just use these machines. I can still drop things in this compactor, and it'll automatically be exported into our crafting grid. But the reason I have so many patterns. This is all the stuff we can craft in total. The reason I made everything is as I was making more of these machines and crafters and all the bits and pieces, I just made a design, made a pattern for each piece. So I can easily request all the pieces I need for a crafter, and then bring it over to the advanced crafting table to craft it. Now, that brings us to the next big project, and that's going to be, where is it? Making the extreme pattern encoder. This is going to basically let us automate, as it says there, 5x5, 7x7, and 9x9 crafting tables. So that's awesome, but we are a ways away. It'll take some doing to get to this point. Like, it's doable, it's just going to take a little bit gathering everything. Which is fine. I wanted to bring it up. I considered just making it off screen, but I wanted to hold off for now. That said, let's look up more crafters here. No, that's not where I want to put them. My energy is right there. Let's hold F7. Alrighty. Let's break out some more room, some more space here. Prettiest, but nothing in this pack has been very pretty. Setting up all this auto crafting will, however, make quality of life a lot easier, so maybe we can spend a little bit more time making pretty things. That'd be cool. Alright. I think I'm gonna duct. Just grab. Where am I? Lost. Okie dokie. There. There. Okay. So we've got a little walkway here, right? That's fine. That's fine. Everything's fine. It's not bad. Okay. So we want to set up a pulverizer. We want to set up an induction thingy and a factorizer, which actually doesn't need power. So the factorizer can just kind of sit wherever, right? I'm actually going to put the factorizer down there. Is that right? Is that what I'm gonna do? Can I have that facing up, please? No? Okay. Okay, that's fine. Factorizer, don't need an input there. And we're just going to... We need, what, 3 more? Importers. Ah, look at that. Look at me being prepared. This is going to import the items I make. Cool. Into the thing. In on that side, out on the bottom. Great. Combine, correct, and then we can put those in there. So if we go over here, we'll be able to see Factorizer. And then if I say I want Control Shift left click, 10 gold blocks, start. Cool, right? Very similar setup to these here. Let's go bloop and bloop. Importer there and there. Cool. Now those are connected. Bust that. So, yeah, just have that set as orange, right? And the top set as blue. We'll probably eventually set up 2 induction smelters. No, it shouldn't matter. Shouldn't matter. I'll just do that. Auto input enabled. Same setup here. Pulverizer. Put that in the pulverizer. Sweet. Now, the reason I made the induction smelter is so I can kind of show you what we're doing here. So we're going to use 10 for this. So we go over here, we hit processing, right? We'll click on whatever we want to set up. We go to the machine we want, and then we find the pattern we want. Hit move items. Sweet. Or dictionary, so that any tin or any iron. I think everything's auto-translated in this pack. I haven't had an issue with it in the past. But yeah, see? So this is a processing pattern. It uses iron and tin to produce 1 special infused iron and 1 slag. We come over here, plop that in there, and then if I want to, go to pattern grid, Control Shift right click. So we want 10 of these. Start. Awesome, right? How cool is that? And then that's automatically going to import and send it to my AE system. Awesome, awesome, awesome. There is a setup for empowering things. I haven't done that yet. We will get to that, and I plan on doing that in one of the upcoming videos, because it's a little more involved for the setup, I think. It might just be as simple as no, it's not. But it's a little more involved, and I want to go through it on camera. But that's not going to be this episode. But we will get to it. I could set up some of these things through the advanced alloy smelting factory. I think. But that still uses a lot of power that I'm not prepared to do yet. And a lot of what this stuff needs is that's 2. It doubles my output. No, that's fine. Plus, this has a chance to get me ISO. I like the ISO. The ISO dust. Like, it just uses so much power, and I've showed you before, if we run low on power mid-craft, it never finishes the craft. And just sucks power. Not great. Not my favorite machine out there. Neat. Useful. But not when we have 1,000 Tiberium, right? So what are we looking for? We are going to make a custom pattern for Triberium using our these? No. Induction smelter. Right here. Pow. Toss that in there. Triberium automated. Ferroboron. Same kind of idea, right? Ferroboron, we want induction smelter. Like, this gets us 3. Meh. Steel and boron. No big deal, right? And, like, eventually, I might disagree with my assessment there, but for now, absolutely not. Absolutely not. Hardened glass, we also want to set up. Not in the alloy smeltery, also in the induction, and I think we want to use obsidianite. Pretty sure. And obsidianite we'll set up in the pulverizer. Teach the pulverizer to do obsidianite, and teach that to make hardened glass. Excellent. So now that we have hardened glass, I actually have a lot of hardened glass already. Can do that. Beautiful. Alright. Start. I think I went mining for a bunch of obsidian, right? Yeah. Not super... I don't have a lot of it, right? But that's okay. Pressed obsidian. Find obsidian dust. I went a roundabout way to craft this. I forgot we were growing it. I did this to craft it. We don't need to do that. That's fine. Not a big deal. What I will do, however, is make another whoop. There. Okay, cool. So there's that. A couple things I wanted to look at as suggested in the comments. Let me refresh my memory here. We were looking for fluid transfer node. Wireless transmission of fluid. I remember working with these transfer nodes before. There's also extra utilities that I've completely forgotten about. This is neat. I didn't know that this was a thing. Huh. These hard to make? No. The transfer pipes are kind of annoying to make. Much easier in a rolling machine. Huh. Interesting. Very interesting. That reminds me... Yeah. Making a bunch of empty cells. Cool. Are these hard to make? Oh, you can only make them in Engineer's Workshop, huh? That's kind of a bummer. They're not hard to make, though. This is the hardest thing, and that's not the worst. We're probably eventually going to be moved towards the master assembler. Another multi-block machine for modular machinery. Yeah, not the worst thing in the world to make. The hardest part here is probably that iridium plate. Speaking of, I was also getting a bunch of chrome. For what? Oh gosh, I couldn't tell ya. So this isn't awful to make. Like I said, the iridium is the hardest part. Everything else is super duper fine. Yeah, super duper fine. So we're gonna hold off on that for now. And what was it? Fluid. Transfer node. This is neat. So let's keep that there to remind us. These transfer pipes are a little annoying, but not bad. We can automate that easy enough. Data hardened glass. Alright. Alright, okay, alright. Let's start getting some pieces together for this extreme pattern encoder, alright? So we need energized silicon, 2 of them. We need an ultimate control. Yeah, I figured I didn't have another one. We need, don't have a resonating gem either. We need card tier 2. Alright, excellent. Love it. Empowered erratic. Need 2 of these. Can I just make a block of emerald like that? Absolutely not. Why would I? Absurd of me to think otherwise. Okay. Let's start simply. For real? Alright. Alright, watch this. Unclick processing. I need to make this. There. What am I missing here? One prudentium, one exchanger core. Alright. Exchanger core. Sweet. Crafter. Exchanger core can be made now. I need this thing. Potential gear. Now can I make this? Missing 2 rows red. So I'll show the thing how to make rows red. Crafting table. I haven't taught it how to make a crafting table yet? Oh, alright, cool. Crafting table. We need it to know how to make. Rose red, or this is what I'm looking for. So we go here, we say, oh gosh, don't want that. Do that. Do that. And that. Great. Boop, boop, and boop. Now we know how to make all of that stuff. So we are missing what now for making this? Credentium. Makes sense. And to make credentium, we need to make this. And this. To make this, we need this and this. To make this, we need... Cool. So let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright. Why did I just misclick? I did that stuff. Alright. 1. I don't know if I need that, but alright. Let's see if I can craft this now. Check it out. Start. Now that's making everything we need. It's still processing. Why are you still processing? Oh. Okay, that's fine. Sweet. Now we have our elite crafting table. Awesome. Have that piece. Now what? Osmiridium plates. This is what we were working towards. Oh. Fluid transfer. That's what I accidentally got rid of. Compactor. And this requires the alloy smeltery, which is fine. There are going to be some things that I don't get automated yet, right? No biggie there. But we are nearing the wrapping up point. Iridium is made through thermal-conducting alloy with essence of the gods, thermal-conducting alloy made with extreme alloy and boron arsenide. Extreme alloy is tough alloy and hard carbon. Let's do boron arsenide. It's made through that. That's gathered. How do I get boron arsenide? Boron and arsenic? Is arsenic just, yes, that's right. Boron 11, which is just boron. Just want boron. And just boron ingots, right? Easy, easy. Arsenic comes from arsenic dust. Nope. Crushed arsenic. Which comes from crushing andesite. Cool. Do we have andesite? We should. Heck yeah, we do. Alright. So, when we come back next time, I'll have made up more crafters to get more patterns, and we're gonna slowly, probably over the course of a few episodes, set up and largely automate all of these pieces. It's gonna be super cool, and I'm excited for it. So that's it for me. Hit that like and subscribe button. Let me know what you think. And yeah, that's it for me. Thanks for staring at the sun.